2 years ago, I had left the industry, and 2 years ago, I found out that one of my good girlfriends had passed away from alcoholism.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, she was dating like a 70-year-old man.
Oh.
No wonder she had to drink.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, 70-year-old man.
She was extremely lonely. It was really, really sad. And I found out that all the girls had got together and poured alcohol on her grave to remember her. Well, when I found that out and I realized that I had been in that scene, I know how hard it can be, and that absolutely nobody was reaching out to them.
Right.
I knew that I needed to go back.
So you used to be a stripper in Vegas.
Yes.
And
locally.
And locally.
Well. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you started looking around to thinking about going to church, and you felt like no one wanted you?
Yeah, I did. When I got into church, I almost wanted to keep it a secret, not tell people, where I had been. And that's not right. I should be able to share my past with people and not be judged.
Yes, that should be the case. It's not, unfortunately, but it should be the case.
Right.
Let me ask you this question, Heather. This is Bean speaking, and I'm no Bible scholar, but what does the Bible say, if you know, about stripping? Is there anything in there that is specific to that sort of activity?
No. What I can say is it speaks about modesty. That's one thing. And the big reason why is it says it can cause another to sin by looking at you. So it speaks about modesty. It speaks about definitely monogamy, things like that.
Okay.
And so, but this is also, my main thing is giving the girls an opportunity to even see if they want God. A lot of times we tell them, unless you change, you can't come.
Right.
And I'd rather say, you know what, come as you are, be as you are, and see if you want to change. See if you want God. See if you want His help.
Heather, do you think it's possible to have a life in the dancing industry and not live a destructive lifestyle? Can you go and dance and then also go to church on Sundays and live? Can girls just make money at it, what I'm saying, without having to buy into the whole destructive side of the lifestyle?
I think it's hard to. I just know with myself and the life that I live and all the girlfriends I've had, and all the girls I'm interviewing now, because I'm doing a documentary right now about all of this with Bill Day, that part of what I see right now is I don't see anyone really making it. When you really get down to it and you really talk to them and see what's going on in their minds, I don't see anyone that's too happy or just saying, yeah, we're making money. A lot of the newer girls, we call that, I call it the honeymoon phase. They're in that honeymoon phase where this is fun, and all the bad events haven't started piling up.
We don't prefer to think of our strippers as being unhappy, if you don't mind, Heather. We want to think that they love it and they love us.
Yeah, that's what you're paying them to do. So
we are speaking with Heather Veitch. She's on the phone. The website is jcsgirls.com. Would it be too much to ask for some nudity among the girls on your site, or is that kind of counter to what you're suggesting here, Heather?
I think you guys are going a little too far.
Please ignore our friend B.
No, the girls on the site are so hot. Why can't they spread God's love by how great God's work is? That's what I'm saying.
We're trying to show you that we could be hot and have a little bit of clothes on.
Bob, but you could be hot and naked, and that would make me pay attention to your message even more, is what I'm saying.
Don't hide your light under a bushel, as the Lord says.
So we're almost out of time here, Heather, but let me ask you, if we have women out there, first of all, we're going to encourage them to get in touch with you if they're interested in your message. Second of all, we're going to encourage them to not give up the adult lifestyle at all.
Okay.
But what do you do? Do you have meetings? Is there something in person, someplace where you guys get together, like a support group, or what?
Yeah, but actually we have like a mentorship program. So when a girl contacts us via website, what we do is we find out where she's living, because they're all over the state. Then we contact local churches around her, tell them what we're all about, see who wants to accept this challenge of allowing this girl to come in and not judge her.
Right.
Then they have to provide 3 mentors, at least 3 women, who are willing to be a total friend to her, full support. Yeah, and
No, women, Bean.
Women.
Oh,
Not you, but women.
I want a
Sorry,
mentor.
Bean.
And also, they have to have a soul, Bean. That's another criteria.
I've been meaning to get more into mentoring. I'm just saying this looked like an opportunity for me to grow as a person.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, Dean, we'd love to see you at our church. Come on, I know I've heard from everybody that you guys rag on Riverside.
Yeah, we do. That's
so
true.
You guys could get it going, but
So you're in the 909?
I'm in 951.
Yeah, same thing.
The old 909.
Same thing, Heather. Come on.
I know.
You're not kidding anybody with that 951.
I know.
But her name is
we would
Heather,
love
and
to
she
have
is
you
hot.
guys out at our church at Sandal.
I got to tell you, Heather, it's refreshing to hear somebody that's talking about church and religion without being so extremely judgmental, which is the attitude that seems to just be out there everywhere.
Right. Well, you know what the truth is that that's not a Christian thing.
You're right.
It's not Christian to judge. So when everyone's doing this, we're not following the gospel. That's just personal opinions. So I think that really our crusade is about changing that and reminding people that when Jesus died on the cross, at his feet was a prostitute. So, you know,
Had he already paid her? Do we know
For
that?
God's sake,
No.
Bean,
I'm just
stop
asking. I don't know the story.
Heather, I think you're doing amazing work, and I'll tell you, if you were able to fill more churches with ex-strippers, I know I'd be much more apt to go on a Sunday. So
there's a double plan to it all.
I think so.
Exactly. Well, Heather, you have our support. You are awesome. Thank you for doing what you're doing. The website is jcsgirls.com. JCSGirls.com. Thank you, Heather, for joining us on
Thank you
K-Rock.
so much.
And Bean, to answer your question, I looked up in the Bible, and yes, there is something in the Bible about stripping. It says, "Thou shalt not climb the brass pole."
Oh, really?
Sadly, yeah.